Blog Talk Radio.
It is season finale week. That means that it's season finale week. So today we're talking about the death of some young Hollywood and symbolically a death of a rap career. Maybe, perhaps, who knows? It's all coming up next here on the TIVOMIKE Show. You know what I'm saying? I'm TIVOMIKE, your host.
And I'm your co-host, entertainment guru, Mike Warner. Thank you for joining us, Saint. We're so glad you're here.
Yes, we are. Boom shakala. And you know who's not here? A lot of young Hollywood. All of a sudden, death after death after death of these 9-year-olds passing away from drug addiction, from overdosing, from propofol, from losing their career because they tweet something, She thought the witch was white. So
I am happy to see her more. She's been doing a lot more now. The red carpet interviews. I'm like, okay. So she hasn't crawled into a hole anywhere. Good. Thank God.
She's smart. What she could do, she has plenty of money. She can go ahead and do her own thing. Maybe she can go to Netflix. I would love that. And like a reality version of Roseanne. What's she doing now?
Or maybe she would be so mad.
I would even listen to a podcast of Roseanne.
I would.
I thought the witch was white. As the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
I want to go viral doing something like that. I'm gonna step in it one day with one of my statements, and I'm gonna say, I thought the witch was white.
On a quick positive note, did you see the new Rhode Island viral star?
No.
So there's a chubby white lady from Pawtucket. They do
on Ellen.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Because she did
the people that don't know.
From 2003, she did like a karaoke contest, and she did Missy Elliott's "Work It." Well, this woman takes it. Yeah, she takes her craft to another level because she's studying.
Work It started?
Right around there.
Okay, because it sounds like it would have part of the rhyme. Like
I'm sure they're doing it. Yeah.
Work It. I don't know.
The song had a lot of content, but it's all sexual.
Right.
So, and when you see this lady, she's not the provocative type. Right. So she learned all the words. She studied every part of it. She watched the videos just because she wanted to make sure she's saying it right, but she had the same presence.
Yes.
And then she won the karaoke competition. And now every year she goes back, and that's like her go-to performance.
The Work It the music video.
Yes. The song. Yeah. So this year she did it, and someone tweeted it, and Missy Elliott saw the tweet, and then Missy Elliott even started calling her white
white sister. Oh, her funky white sister.
Yeah, funky white sister.
That's right.
And it played. So it got so much play out of it.
Oh, sharing the love.
And Ellen had her on.
Missy's song get back into the live.
And then it got her on. It got the lady. I wish I would remember her name, but it got her on Ellen.
And she's from Warwick, Rhode Island, or West Warwick,
Pawtucket.
Right? Oh, Pawtucket.
Yeah, because she's from Garden Park, is where they do the thing.
Wow, nothing good comes from Pawtucket, so this is good.
Now, I mean, they're moving up. First Central Falls, we got
that's right, actually. Viola Davis.
Now Pawtucket, we got funky
next
white
Missy Elliott
sister.
Something from like Smithfield or something,
It's actually from Woonsocket.
And then Woonsocket, there you go. And then Providence.
There we go. But I just saw that. I was like, something good.
Right.
So that was amazing. And it was something she loved doing, and she was actually good at it. I watched the performance. She's hilarious. To see her trying to do the...
Yeah.
Listen.
And then they surprised her on Ellen.
I love how she's singing. You kind of hear, she thinks it sounds different, but then she's thinking, I just hear it because I can hear it.
Like a reverb.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
And then when Missy came out...
Missy herself. I haven't seen Missy since she did Cribs. And
we stopped watching live TV a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty done on that. The last time I was watching live TV, they did pop-up video. Okay, so that's how long ago that was. Pop-up video. I love that. They should bring that back. Pop-up video. Gosh, y'all know what that is. Pop-up video. They were showing that music video of Unbreak My Heart, and she's in the shower, and then it says pop-up video, and it pops up, and it goes, there's no water here, she's not really in the shower.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, they did the CGI for water. That's why their witch went broke. You can put some real water there, child.
Yep.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Going to CGI for water. That was the most expensive water ever. $29,000 a second of video. Now I'm sounding like Cat Williams. Let me tell you, I've been binging on Cat Williams. So if I start talking like that now, that's why.
You've been on there.
One funny brother. But anyway, so back to the sad young Hollywood deaths. We just lost a guy named Mac Miller. Mac Miller. Yeah. And he was 19?
He was 26.
Not really that old?
Hold on, let me see.
Wow. 26, which is still young.
Yeah, he was 26.
And Ariana Grande divorced him or broke up with him and said, kill yourself. And then he did or something. So now people are mad at her for telling him to do what he did, and then he did it. So do we think that just because she told him to do it, that means that she's responsible that he did it?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think she actually told him to do it. I think it was one of those situations because everyone says it was a toxic relationship. I think what it was is, you know how things just aren't working? Instead of just accepting that it's not working, you're like, if you leave, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, right.
And I think to her, it was just like...
That's never a turn on.
First off, it's never a turn on. Second of all, don't put so much pressure on me.
That's what I'm saying.
To be here when you were POS. Yes. Like, if you ain't a good person, or maybe you're a good person with a bad boyfriend, I'm supposed to stay because you're going to kill yourself?
And how in the world is telling that to somebody go, you know what? When you said that, it was such a turn on that now I want to stay with you. Because this one time at band camp, this guy told me he was going to kill himself. And I was like, that is so hot. So, like, that doesn't work.
It doesn't. And she finally spoke about it, right? So
this you can say that to your therapist, but you don't say it to your girlfriend.
You never say it to the actual person.
Right. You say it to the therapist. You say, therapist, if you leave me, I will kill myself. Yeah. Therapist says, okay, I'll stay here.
Yeah, I gotta stay.
I gotta stay.
You pay me anyway.
You're paying me every time.
But Mac Miller, his real name was Malcolm McCormick. What I did like about him was
Why would he change his name to Mac? It's like
a rap name, yeah.
But that's the most regular rap name. It wasn't like Dirty Ice or something like, Rubber Sink.
What I like about him is the stuff you're hearing from him. So like John Legend talked about what great person he was. Chance the Rapper, who said that his career launched from touring with Mac Miller.
Right.
Chance the Rapper is a huge influence in Chicago and giving back and stuff like that. So they talked about the genuine person that Mac Miller was, not just in the industry, and the growth in his music that we find. Because I actually have his latest album, and I will say I liked his latest album a lot. I didn't get from his latest album that suicide was on his mind.
That's what I'm saying. So he probably just, was it overdose?
That's what they're saying. It's still under investigation, but Ariana finally broke her silence about the death, saying her former boyfriend and someone she called dearest friend on social media. I adored you from the day I met you when I was 19, and I always will. I can't believe you aren't here anymore, and I really can't wrap my head around it. She also, I guess, put out a song like in tribute of him, but she also just went on to say, I'm sorry I couldn't fix or take away your pain, she wrote. I really wanted to. The kindest, sweetest soul with demons he never deserved. Along with her tribute, Grande shared a video of herself with Miller on an undisclosed date. In the video, Miller suddenly becomes aware that Grande is filming him and begins laughing. Baby, stop it, putting his hands in front of the camera and covering the face in the hooded sweatshirt. So they obviously didn't have all bad times, and they dated only for 2 years. So I'm not sure, we were talking about the timeline on when her and this new guy started. I'm not sure how close they play in because it doesn't tell you. But even then, you can't fault her for not staying in a toxic relationship.
Right.
And she clearly said it. There was stuff that I couldn't help you fix.
Right. Well, and you couldn't. You know who can? Jesus. He should have had somebody in his life preach the gospel to him. Because the end of the day, these issues of demons and all these other things that people deal with some crap. It all comes from a basis of being cut off from God, our Creator, the source of all life. Yes. And the problem is with this man, if he did not believe and accept that salvation message for Jesus, then he's in a worse place now than he was here being heartbroken. So again, it's you don't come to Jesus to have a happy life.
Yeah, and they broke up.
You come to Jesus for life,
and
he didn't have it. That's what I'm saying. All the people want to come out. John Legend, and he was a great person. Well, Mr. Legend, did you tell him about Jesus? This other person, who you said, Cokie Roberts, whatever.
No.
What was it?
Chance
the Rapper. Did you tell? And you know Chance the Rapper, at least grew up in the church, you know, because every black person has that in the basis. You may have forgotten about it when you got older, but Chance the Rapper, did you get the chance to rap to him about Jesus? So I don't want to hear people coming out of the woodwork now unless you did that. And then it's on the person. But, you know, everyone has responsibility to each other, not for each other. So, Ariana Grande, you are not deserving of the heck you're getting thrown at because you left a man who you should have left. And good luck to you and Pete Davidson, who I also understand has bouts of depression as well. So you know how to pick them, girl. This is the TiVomike Show.
God's either real or he isn't. And Jesus either rose from the dead or he didn't. Each choice takes faith to believe. It's your decision. Just be careful you're not mistaking freedom for prison. See, if Jesus rose, then everything he said and did matters. But without a resurrection, all of Christianity shatters. It's the only faith in the world that ties its origins to an event, proving the Jesus of history is the God-man heaven sent. So if he isn't risen, then my faith is a joke. Jesus would be a liar and Christianity a pointless hoax. But this isn't blind hope, it's being certain of the unseen. It all stands or falls on one fact, not a made-up wishful dream. So there's no in between, because if Jesus is alive, then this changes everything. It means he launched a new world for God's kingdom and creation. Started in a garden, headed towards a city in Revelation. Bringing order from chaos and brightness from desolation. This isn't about religion, it's God's redemptive restoration. Because Jesus did for us what couldn't be done on our own. While we were still sinners, he stepped down from his throne. But this king didn't bring judgment, he bore it. And the veil between humanity and heaven, he tore it. Taking all your chains and nailing them to that tree. Walking from the tomb in new life, setting every captive free. Showing that even in death, God's with you and has your back. Because all the punishment that sin deserves was poured on the Son for your behalf. And since he was blameless, you're now included with him. It's why you're baptized in water, showing the cleansing from sin. And it's now by his brokenness that you can be made whole. Because when he said it's finished, that meant paid in full. Now imagine that first morning when the world was flipped on its head. When God became king because he didn't stay dead. The grave officially robbed of its crippling power. So any uncertainty of your future can no longer devour. Because an empty grave means the fullness of life is possible. And death can't hold the living God. It's not fake news, it's the gospel. And the same resurrection power is now yours to receive. The very spirit that raised Jesus can live in you if you just believe. Because he holds all authority in every domain. There's no place in all existence that doesn't know the power in his name. So do your digging for truth. You'll come to the only one who saves, finding that all of your doubts are as empty as his grave.
You're listening to the TiVomike Show here on TiVomike.com. That's TiVomike.com. We're on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google, Spreaker. We on everything. We're on Leaker, Bleaker, Schmeaker, and Leaker. Amen. Go. We're on everything in Jesus' name. We're talking about young Hollywood dying lately. And we're going to brighten it up a little bit. We kind of left it kind of heavy with Mac Miller. Rest in peace to your real name. I forgot what it was. But God bless you and all those friends. I hope they take this moment to know that in the industry especially, because the industry is full of creative people. And creative people tend to be people of great depression and great highs because they work on a different part of their brain and on a certain level.
Can I
make
say
sure
about
you
that?
are telling your friends about Jesus. So all those churches in California, these mega churches, the Crenshaw Christian Centers, the Saddleback churches, which got like 19 campuses over there, send your thousands of people out there equipped with the gospel sharing message of Christ. It's called wayofthemaster.com. That's wayofthemaster.com. And it's exactly what it says. It's going to teach you the way to promote the gospel that the master used. And if the master used it, I say it's probably a good idea that you use it too.
I will say, though, those of you who overcome it, because the other thing that made me really mad was everyone was all this, bless this guy and rest in peace. And don't get me wrong, I'm hoping you were saved.
Right.
But the love socially wasn't there for Demi Lovato.
What happened to Demi Lovato?
So Demi Lovato went to rehab, came out, and she was supposedly doing really good. And I think she was really trying to portray that she was doing good. And she was really trying, ideally, to be doing good.
And she's a rapper, too.
She's a singer, an actress. And something happened, and she had a song, When I Was Sober, or some type of song that talked about how she, being sober.
Good for her.
And then days afterwards, we found out she actually fell off the wagon, and she's now battling with the addiction again. No, I want to say it's alcoholism, but it might be drugs in general, substance abuse in general.
Wow.
And everyone just shamed her.
And also young.
You got she's 24, 25. They're like, you got this thing out there. You're telling everybody about being sober, and that's why she wrote about being sober.
Right.
Because that's what she's trying to achieve, a sober life. So you can't fault her for falling off the wagon, because she's admitted, I've been to rehab. I'm trying to get better.
That's like every fat person on a diet.
Thank you.
You're talking about diets, but you're fat. Yeah, because I'm fat, I'm on a diet.
It just made me mad because everyone...
You don't hear Julia Roberts being on a diet.
Yeah, there was no love given to her for the fall. No. Everyone, instead of giving her love...
Is she black?
No, she's a white actress.
I'm shocked.
Disney star, initially.
And they have no love for the white girl?
They loved her, and even when there's actually a report she almost died of overdose. And that's what was scary about it, because she's like 25 or 26.
She shouldn't be doing that.
Then it comes out she's not dead. In fact, unfortunately, she fell off the sobriety wagon. And nobody, even celebrities, some celebrities the day of, when they found out she was in fact alive, we send our condolences, we hope you get through the struggle.
Yeah.
But so many people, society-wise, are just like, oh, well, it's like, well, just because she's got money, quote-unquote, doesn't make her less human.
No. In fact, here's the things about money, people, that you don't understand because you don't listen to Money Mondays. And y'all are paycheck to paycheck and broke and haters. And as the great philosopher Swift once said, that haters will hate 3 times. She said it. She said, look, they're going to hate.
You and your great philosopher.
Hate. And hate. What happens is money just makes you... more money in your hands makes you more of who you are. Less money in your hands makes you less of who you are. So if you're a giving person, but you got 3 nickels, you're not a big giver. If you have 3 nickels a second, you can be a big giver. And so if she's an addict with a lot of money, it just means she has more money to be addict with. She had less money, she would be less money to have it be an addict with. But an addict nonetheless. And an addict needs support and help. And the bottom line is they need to get to the bottom line for it. You don't want to keep treating the symptoms. You want to get to the cause. And at the cause, the root of it is a basis of being cut off from God.
Yeah.
And again, you need to know that you are cut off from the Creator and you're seeking that connection and you don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And you lean to something else.
It's all about understanding.
Right. And then you just get yourself caught into a spiral. So you can't even, on the fun side of life, you can't even enjoy the fame, the glory, the wonderfulness because you're cut off from the Father. So again, people around her, go to wayofthemaster.com and learn how to spread the gospel, at least to everyone. You don't have to make them convert, but you have to at least give them that. So in their darkest moments, I believe God, the Holy Spirit, can work with them and bring that up to their remembrance. So in that moment of low, they are brought, and in that dark tunnel, it can be the light for them to get out. Go ahead, brother.
See the light. I guess, I don't know, that's what it is too, not having faith,
right?
Not having a system of belief. Because my thing is this, right? I'm going to tell you go to Jesus.
Right.
But I know there's a lot of other religions.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people brought up in different things. So I'm not going to say, to you may not feel like my religion is right.
Right.
But what I will say is...
And you would be known as wrong.
Whatever your belief system is.
Correct.
If you don't have something to believe in, it's way harder. It's way more difficult to do anything in life.
So you look at what the great philosopher Nike said. You have to believe in something, even if it means sacrificing being depressed.
Yeah.
I think that's what they said.
Sacrificing everything.
Everything.
Sacrificing everything.
So all the depression, all the sadness.
You know what's funny about that thing too? Look
right.
at the tennis sisters, Venus and Serena.
Oh yes.
So they showed the little thing. And he was like, "Yes, you could be a little 8-year-old girl from Compton.
Yes.
But don't just be any 8-year-old girl from Compton." Like that whole commercial was inspirational.
It was, because it was like just dream crazy. It showed all those white people falling down the stairs trying to do parkour. And I just realized, see, this is the benefit of being black. I'll never have to fall down a flight of stairs.
No, we did that running in the house on wood floors and socks.
Yes, and we fell hard. And you know, we were given Benadryl or Robitussin. We weren't taken to any hospital.
And a smack.
And
don't you know better to be running in the house?
With the Nike. They took that Nike thing, or in my house, it was the Outback. And you got hit in the face. You said, you don't stop running around. And then when you break your leg in front of it, the knees all out next to your ear, they're yelling at you like, see, that's what you get. I'm like, well, can you tell me that after you put the knee back from the ear?
I'm that parent, Mike.
Uh-oh.
So when Damien broke his pinky this past weekend, it didn't look broken, it was just swollen, so I just sprained it. He came in, like, just put some ice on it.
Right.
Sit down, put ice on it. I was like, see, you got the flip-flops on. Did I tell you about that scooter and the flip-flops?
Look at that.
Put the ice on it. Sandra comes in, she goes, it feels like a bag of chips. And Damien just started crying because she wiggled it. We knew it was broken.
Oh, dang. And his own dad, his father, said, see, well, I tell you about these flip-flops. Trying to be all white boy stuff. Come on now. In some ways, you got to be a Negro. This is the TIVOMIKE show. We're back.
You got one life to live. She's singing, ooh. You got one life to live. Don't let it go. Ooh. You got one.
Yeah, I understand the pain. The feeling solitary. When I would wake up in the morning and my happiness was buried. Under all traumas, hurts and depression. I lived in two worlds I couldn't contain the pressure. Cause I was representing someone I never was. Another lost soul I was living just because. My shame was heavier than me for me to carry it. I had to lay it down, I saw the king die and bury it. I don't deserve this, but he did it out of love for me. Romeo and Juliet? Nah, this is the greatest love story. And I remember sitting down and writing all my thoughts, but that page was always blank. All that picture was a cross. But I couldn't draw it down, cause I was scared to surrender. I was tired of my mess. I was another pretender, another offender. Is he my defender? Just call me a vendor. I went away from the splendor. I couldn't identify. I felt ostracized. I didn't know there was a savior that already paid the price for me. But that truth I came to know. I felt a different love. He made me one of his own. Did my creator really die for me? Did my God really die for me? Man, these thoughts are really spit in my mind. I can't stand one more second. That ain't wasting my time. But how many times I fell short of the goal? My heart's getting cold, and next is running out of go. When I just throw me a stone, losing my hope, becoming bold. But I believe there is a king that can restore my soul. Hope. I found it on the third day. The day I met Jesus wasn't on a Sunday. Envisioning a dream, I had a hope of someday to become the real me that I thought was astray. And you ask, where's the hope in all this mess? You're sitting down with the thief, seeing his moves in a game of chess, playing with your feelings, bringing again this depression. But a drastic turnover comes from a simple confession to convey to the Savior that you won't guide your life by your own. And I promise you, if you do that, you will never be alone.
There's nothing left to lose, nothing left to win. End of the road. In every single game, every single play, every day. And every time you talk, when you walk, when you hold me. Every time the sun goes out, when the stars collide, when you touch me, you get me. Listen to the sound of relive. Tell me what you will be dreaming of.
welcome back to the TIVOMIKE Show. We are the number one and fastest growing pop culture infused godcast in the nation, so make sure you tell your friends about it. And listen to it at TivoMike.com, TIVOMike.com, and let us know what your thoughts are at hello at TivoMike.com.
That's right.
At TivoMike.com. So now on the lighter side, the death that took place in a career sense.
Ooh, yes.
Rest in peace, Machine Gun Bobby.
Kelly.
Whatever. You dead now, your name don't mean nothing. So here's Machine Gun went down faster than a liberal law in California. Let me just tell you this.
Ooh.
So what happened was they said, we don't like what you're doing, attacking Eminem, because we like Candy. And so what Candy did was Candy responded to him in the way, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Eminem.
Yes.
The last album I bought, it was a while ago, was Cleaning Out His Closet, the Eminem Show album name.
Wow. That was like his second album, I think.
Right, and I loved it. Looking out my closet, boom. So, because his mom was dirty. He spread light. And so I said, this cat is awesome. Now, what made the cat awesome was he was coming up in the rank.
Yes.
He's white boy Eminem, like white boy Ricky.
Yeah.
and in the game of rap, if you white, you bad.
Yeah. You got to work harder. Yeah.
Harder, like black people have to do in the white world. And to prove yourself. And he had to do that. He had to come up and he was good when he's on the offensive or when he's on the defensive.
Yeah.
He's great. And so what happened was life gets white and rich for him and all this. And so it's easy for him. He don't have nothing to rap about. So he's lost some of his edge a little bit. He was still good. But even Machine Gun Kelly came at him like he done was a new
like he was somebody, yeah.
Thank you. And this Candy said, what you say? And he unleashed, because he went to his roots of, I got attacked. I'm used to that. Oh, okay, so my fame and wealth don't keep me from being attacked? Oh, bless God. Come on at me now. And Candy released this video album.
It's called The Kill Shot.
Literally. And ain't that ironic? A one kill shot against a machine gun. First of all, it's like David and Goliath, bless God. Only they're both Goliath. Because they're both sinners. But anyway, the point is, it's in the sense of one shot versus a machine gun. And he came out and killed his career. It's now official.
He definitely did some damage. I think Machine Gun Kelly, you had a great start. Like, I like your attack.
Right.
I thought it made sense because I get where you were coming from.
Right.
You just need more lyrical content. Like, you had a great hook.
Thank you.
And that's it.
Yeah, you need more than a hook. What you going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? It's like that guy from I Know What You Did Last Summer. He had a hook. But he had geography, he had speed, and he was able to be ninja-like and get everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do the same thing. Don't just have a hook. Okay, you're going to be about by yourself at the pier. Anyway, this is the TIVOMIKE Show.
I'm out of my mind today. Don't feel right for me, but no matter what they say, 'cause we're still together.
They said all the best things in life are free. They're full of You gotta pay bills, gotta save for retirement. What are you gonna do? Become a drug dealer? Sell your kidney? You gotta get real. TIVOMIKE can help you. TIVOMIKE's money coaching program will help make more Benjamins and less Jacksons. TIVOMIKE will help you deal with collectors, pay off debt, and get your life in order. Let TIVOMIKE show you the money. Visit TiVOMIKE.com/money right now. That's TiVOMIKE.com/money.
Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the lights, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. Take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up of love we find.
was a cool state of mind. Remember to follow Jesus daily, not Sunday.
You like that play over? Listen, guys, as always, you know where to find us. Subscribe on iTunes and Google Play. Guess what? We're on Spotify now, folks. Woo! Subscribe on iTunes and Google Play. Be sure to rate us. We're only getting bigger from here. I'm EGMike84 on Twitter. He's TiVoMike on Instagram. Our show, The TiVoMike Show, is on Facebook. Follow us, favorite us, retweet us.